Okay, it's gonna put that. Let me copy the link. Yeah, it's everything okay, guys. Let's put that here. Reload that. Okay, everybody's waiting. There we go. Okay, and I think we are live. Bring this down. Okay. Put it here. Oh, it's there. There. Yeah, we are live. Right, I don't have my phone right now. So someone is coming in. Who is there? Sorry about the delay. Let me put the camera up a little bit. Sounds better. 3, who is there? Come on. It took a little bit longer than I initially thought. Like always, it takes a little bit to get everything set up. Especially when we leave everything for last minute. Should be okay. Close that. Close that. Hey, come on, guys. Who is there? How is the sound? I can't. It's not too bad. Finally, some people here. That's good. Yeah, no, it took a little bit, but we got there in the end. So, okay, I had a little bit of trouble with the light, so because I need the room here to show you the tools. But I think obviously this is going to be online later on for you guys here on Patreon, so there is no point really to be hanging here for too long. So as promised on the last live stream, I would be making another live stream to show you all the tools I use. This video today is going to focus only on diagnostic tools. So there is no programmers here, from Expro to Dataman to Willem to you name it. None of those programs are going to be included on this video. This video today is going to be purely for diagnostic tools, okay? So I will start with the MaxiSys that most of you guys are already quite familiar with. Still, I will take you through very quick because there's plenty of videos on my channel about the tool. And then we'll focus on my other tools. I believe most of them, if not all of them, I've featured the channel already. So I've showed them one way or another. Maybe not in depth, but I've showed you these tools on the channel, on different videos. So I will just quick show you through. I will be turning the tools on. I will not open the softwares because some of the softwares, well, I can open the software initially, but you can't really see a lot unless you connect to a card. So I can load the software just for curiosity, and I can show you how I have the laptop set up. But unfortunately it's not a lot that you're going to be able to see. But yeah, I hope you guys find it useful. And yeah, so ready when you are. At the moment there's 8 people looking at. So, hi Marius, how you doing? And also, a quick thing here, as promised, I have someone to help me today again. So, I believe some of you already know her. Yeah, here the main man. Haha. Hello?
Hello.
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 Okay, Inez is gonna stay here. Oh dear, on the main chair. Now talking to you now. I'll pull the laptop so you can read, so we can see what's going on. And I will be going to that side of the table and I will take you through the tools one by one. So we will start with the MaxiSys, as I've said. And guys, just ask any questions as we go along. I will try to answer them as much as I can, really. So let's go. Let's gonna start. Okay, so the MaxiSys, it is a quite big box. You guys, most of you are already familiar with this. So, just like that.
It's a big box.
It's a big box indeed. So what you have here is, you have the main tool. It runs on Android. Unfortunately, the Android is locked, so you can't really do it. Is a closed, so it's not an open source of Android. So you can't really do nothing with it. You can't install apps. You can't really do nothing. But obviously, it connects to the VCI. It's just putting up, so I'll show you. So here I have the J2534, which is basically the VCI. I also have all the bits and bobs that comes with the tool that you guys might be familiar with. The only extra bits I do really have is the camera. I'll show you. I have the camera for it. Okay, the hotel camera. Quite useful. Let me bring that camera a little bit because you can't really see. Okay, so it's a really small camera, as you can see. Okay, so you can put it through the spark plugs holes, nearly the glow plugs, not really on the glow plug holes, but you can put it through the injectors. So it's really small it's been helpful a few couple times. And obviously the tool, some of you might be familiar with this if you do have one, or so it's just the software on the tool, and that's it really. Not a lot. As I said, I've showed this tool many times on my videos, so there is really no point to take you through this. Let me go to read the comments quickly. See.
One of the best camera I've seen around.
You can read the questions for me.
Okay.
Okay, so let's power this down.
And you can talk about the tools.
Yes, well done. You see, that's why you're here. Okay, so we will put this one back in the box, and I'll show you just the top bit. I have a video for this tool
Question.
where I do.
Question.
What's the question, Daniel?
Is that the full set?
Yes, is the full set. The only extras I have here, as I said, I will take you through all the extras I bought for this tool. So the extras, I do have the camera. That doesn't come with the tool. And on this side is the only thing. Everything else comes with it. From the cigarette lighter, charger, USB, all the stuff, you name it. Everything comes with the tool. On this side of the box, you have the adapters. The only adapters that do not come with the tool, or it did not come at the time, is the BMW Ethernet cable. So for the F series, okay, it doesn't come with the tool. The Benz 14 does not come with the tool. Neither the Chrysler 16. The Chrysler 16 is only for American cars, but I got it just in case. But yeah, these two, they don't come with the tool. Everything else comes with the tool. So yeah, it's the only stuff that doesn't come. Yes, I think some of the latest versions, they came with a dock. I got this one some time ago. So obviously at the time, that was what came with the set. So yeah, that's it. But I think you got the Elite, didn't you, Nefs? This one is not the Elite, it's the Pro. So it's slightly different as well. Don't know if that would make a difference even at the time. But yeah, so this is the tool.
It's a big tool.
Yes, and we'll move into the next one.
There's so many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 toolboxes.
9 toolbar, you see? So let's start with the...
Can I choose?
No, you can't. Because there's one missing here. Hold on a second.
So we're gonna have 10 of them. That is gonna be a lot.
We have 10.
10.
But one was not supposed to be here, to be honest with you guys. It's just because I didn't have the time yet to get this into the NDI laptop. So here I do have the... What I have here? I have my Opcom.
That's a charger.
Okay. So I have 2 of these interfaces. The light is a little bit bad, isn't it? Let's see if I can show you. Okay, so I have one that I use. This one is.
And there's also a charger.
This one is running firmware 159, and I think this one is running 145 or something like that. But this ultimately, there's no need to take this down here. We're not going to connect it. This laptop purely runs Opcom softwares, and pretty much that's it. Eventually, all these will go into the MDI laptop. And once that is done, this laptop will be used for something else, whatever I think at the time. So this one, there's really no point to take you through.
That's
quite simple.
a lot of money.
Opcom, and yeah.
£500 is a lot of money.
Who's talking now? Okay, let's go to the next tool.
Yes.
We'll take that one at the top.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
The white one.
Okay, so this one does have.
This one is a white one.
This. So what we have in here, I'll take you through. I will turn both laptops on. I really hope there's battery on both.
Yeah.
There is on that
I
one.
hope there is. And there's another one.
There's another one underneath.
Yeah, there's another one underneath.
Which does have no battery. So the Mazda laptop is flat.
But the other one's just...
But the Mazda laptop
Okay.
is exactly the same as this one. It only runs a different software, obviously. In here, I have the VCI, 2 VCIs actually. So I have the Mazda and I have the Ford. Okay. They are very similar, although I run them in separate laptops. And on the Ford, exactly the same as the Mazda, I do have IDS. Let it start. Okay.
It's quite a small laptop.
Yes, it is. This one is a small laptop.
It's like one of the smallest.
No one can see your face. Look. Look. Okay, so I have IDS. I'm running 86 right now. I know it's a little bit old, but that's why it's running at the moment. Okay.
Can you use the same?
Okay, so that was my last car. We'll get out of here.
Daddy, there's another message. I think it's for you.
I will have a look in a second.
Okay.
I do have Ford Scan. Okay. Which some of you might be familiar with it as well. The light is not very good, isn't it, guys? Okay, so Ford Scan here. And this runs with an interface that is not on his box, but it runs quite well. But the main reason why I don't have the interface on these boxes as well is because Ford Scan can actually run with the VCI VCM2. Okay.
And there's another
There's
one.
another one. So you can run Ford VCM with this. Okay. So let's power this down. What was the question, Darren? What was the question in there? You have another question to me, didn't you?
Is this one? I think it's for you. I'm not sure.
I think you can, Nefs. I think you can run the same. But I've heard when I first set up this, I've read somewhere that would give some trouble running both VCMs, or running one VCM for both softwares for Mazda, IDS, and Ford. So at the time, I didn't set up it like that. I set up it on different laptops. You can try that.
It says Ford
And
and
Mazda. Okay.
like you said. So it should mean something.
Okay.
So we went like two boxes.
Okay. Let's go on to the next.
Okay. Which one is next? Is it this black one?
No, leave the black one for now. Give me the Vauxhall. The one that says Vauxhall. That first one. Yeah. Don't drop it.
Boxel is heavy.
It's heavy, isn't it, darling? Oh. Okay. The next one.
This is the next one. It's Vauxhall.
Yes, Vauxhall, Hopel, depends where you are in the world. And here it is. Okay, so the interface, there's a video coming soon for the interface. So not a lot to talk about it.
And there's like another laptop here.
Yes, there is.
This one's a bit bigger.
The cables, the OBD cable,
And I think that's the charger.
and the USB cable. Yes, it is the charger. Okay.
Maybe it's because
And
this
underneath
one might-
here, I have a USB cable. I don't really use the USB because I'm connecting to the
There's
the MDI
this
wirelessly.
looks like a charger.
And here we have obviously the power supply and all that stuff.
Yeah. I like talking.
We know that.
There's
I hope there is enough battery to show you this.
There's another message. Did you try to run software?
I've read that one, darling. Okay, let me answer that one now, yeah? Okay, so I'm not a fan of running any VCI, any softwares on virtual machines. It's too much of a risk. Maybe to run diagnostics and stuff like that, possibly you can get away with it. Because a lot of these softwares you can do from coding to programming. I don't like to take the risk. Another thing is as well is it slows down things quite a bit. If you have too many virtual machines, the virtual machine itself is already slower than running a native installation. So I prefer to have it like this. If one laptop breaks down, I still have all the other laptops running, so I don't lose everything. If I would have everything, all the virtual machines on the laptop, if for any reason that laptop breaks down, I would lose everything. I think I mentioned this on another live already. The Reno laptop broke down the other day.
Reprogramming needs to be as native as possible.
Exactly, it needs to be as native as possible.
Yes.
So
something might go wrong, isn't it?
I had some time ago, I think I mentioned this already, the Reno laptop. I just needed to use it, turn it on.
And this is live, so it's happening right now.
Turn it on, and the laptop wouldn't turn on. The hard drive was gone. So luckily I had a copy of that hard drive, just put it back on and off you go. But that was a good example where I've lost that laptop, but I would have all my other laptops running. So I don't like the idea to have everything on one single laptop. Hard drives, they will fail like every other electronic. So it's a big risk to have everything like that. So no, I don't do that. So in here I have, let me show you.
Daddy, I just want to do like the rest of the video.
So I have this. Oh God, the light is really bad, darling.
Uh-huh.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's quite
Okay,
bad.
anyway. In here we have Tech2Win and GDS2. Okay.
I'm just gonna go somewhere for a second, okay? I wanna go.
Go where?
Need to go to the toilet.
Go down. So here I have GDS2. I have Tech2Win and Global TIS, which you need for programming mainly. You need Global TIS. And this is the laptop where I want to transfer Opcom as well. So I have everything on one laptop. At the moment I don't have Opcom here yet. Need to get that sorted. I can show you that, well, I can't show you because it's not going to connect to the tool. So it's going to fail connection. But yeah, everything runs wirelessly. So you just plug the VCI to the car will power up the VCI, and then from here I connect wirelessly to the tool, and I can diagnose, scan, whatever. There is some video screen soon showing you exactly that. I had a little bit of an issue when I first set up this. Well, I had loads of issues, but there is actually a video coming very shortly as well, a 30-second video, which in the description I will explain how to sort that problem, and will explain the reason of the problem, which was quite quick and forward. Was basically because I made a copy of the software, so it was an image of the hard drive. When I put it back to change the hard drive, Global TIS didn't work, or Tech2Win, and but yeah, there's a video coming to show you that. And so yeah, this is the laptop. I have some diagrams here as well. TIS 2000 and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is my MDI2 for Vauxhall and Opel. Okay, the next tool.
Oh, here I am.
Alex, give me the one that's there. Ines, give me that one in there, the first one.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the one that says Pedro. Yep.
It's also heavy.
Oh.
It's a big one as well.
Okay, so next.
Can I kind of help you
No, that's fine. No,
for this one?
no that's fine. Okay, Pedro and Citroen.
Video for nothing.
Now, on this one, I have a kind of a support laptop for this. So a little bit of you guys. There's no one asking, but I'll tell you. Okay, so this laptop is running Diagbox 7. Oh, there's so many versions. Is running 7.83, I think it is, somewhere around there. Now, Diagbox is used obviously for newer Citroen and Pedro. It does come with a built-in Lexia and PP2000. However, the Lexia and PP2000 on Diagbox scans the older cars because that's the whole purpose of that old software. But yeah, 783, that's the one left. But you can't do programming on Lexia, on the Lexia or PP2000 that is built in here. So basically, when I need to do that, I'm using
This laptop.
this laptop, which does have a native installation of Lexia and PP2000. So this is the one I use. If you guys follow my channel and you've seen the video I've done about 2 years ago, maybe nearly 3, I think it was 2 years ago, where I've showed you pretty much all the tools I had at that time, different tools. I was still having the DS708. I was still having the DS708 at that time, so it was quite a long time ago. And I had 2 laptops. This is a TX1000 and HP Pavilion, and I had 2 laptops which they were basically a copy of each other. One of these laptops I've used it for another tool, which I'll show you in a second. The other one I kept it as a backup, and this is the one I have running Lexia and PP2000 along with other software. But yeah, this is the one I use when that one doesn't work. Well, is that when this one doesn't work is when I need programming. Everything else, this one will do it. So I will quickly turn it on. I don't know once again if I'm gonna have battery on this. As I thought, there's no battery. So underneath here, I'll plug it in quickly for you to see, guys. So in here we have an extra battery, but it's not very good anyway. We have the USB cable and we have the power, the charger. Okay. I'll plug it in quickly for you guys to have a quick look. And obviously the interface, for you guys that are not familiar with this tool, is the latest one, is the newer one. My other one failed, and I had to get another one. And this one. Okay, what's going on? Ooh, bit of lag in there. So, there it is. bit of. I'm doing this live with the phone, guys, and I'm watching what's going on the laptop. There's a little bit of lag in there. Okay, so here we have, in this laptop, I have obviously all the Peugeot and Citroën, including a Sedge backup, including a dock backup, Peugeot and Citroën, and obviously the Yak box. I can open the Yak box for you guys, just have a quick look at it. And there we go, this is my main menu. And from here you choose Peugeot and Citroën. If it's an older car, it will ask you if you want to do the scan with the Diag box or with Lexia. If it's a really older car, won't even give you the option, will go straight to Lexia or PP2000 obviously. And newer cars will not even give you the option for Lexia or PP2000, we'll go straight with the Diag box. So yeah, so this is the software. It's going to close now. Usually it takes a little bit to close the application. So what we'll do is I will put this here on the side and we'll get the next tool. And in the meantime, I'll put that in the box.
Can I get it?
Yes, Inez, you can.
So which one is it?
You can give me... Yeah, give me that one next.
This one?
Yep. Oh, darling.
Ooh, there's a BMW.
Is there any questions in there for me? Any questions? Ooh, loads of questions. Okay.
So many questions.
Okay, Pavel. For Peugeot and Citroën, I will recommend you to have the Yak box, 100%. Maxis use this quite a lot, to be honest with you. But if you are purely focused on those two brands, go for the Lexia, for the PP2000, and for the Yak box, definitely. For Hyundai and Kia. For the Hyundai and Kia, HDS, I think it's HDS the name, for Hyundai, and Kia obviously does both. I think it's Honda, no, hold on. For Hyundai, which one is for the Hyundai? Honda, no, HDS is for Honda. I can't remember the one for the Hyundai now. But there is a dedicated tool just for that, which I will advise you to get that one. I don't do many Hyundais or Kias, so for those, Maxis has been doing the job, so that's the one I've been using.
A question?
Hold on.
Question mark? What's that for?
Yeah, it's GDS, that's the one, yeah, you're right, Powell.
This one?
Yeah.
That one? The purple one?
Okay, next tool.
Next one.
I actually have two for this brand, which is for Volkswagen, or let's change that, it's for the VAG group, okay? So Volkswagen, Seat, and all that stuff. I think you guys know what's going to be inside this box, I'm pretty sure. and then I'll show you my updated version. It's not on the box yet, but yeah, so that's what it is. So in here
there
we
is
have
like
this.
another laptop, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So what we have here, we have, let me see, so the laptop.
We have the laptop.
Underneath the laptop we have a USB cable, mains, power and transformer.
We have a charger here. Have a charger.
Let me see if it turns on. Yeah, it does. It does have battery on this one. Okay, on this side we have
This one has battery.
VAC 17 for VCDS. I have VAC Commander and pin reader 3.9. I do have the Taco,
Someone's going.
and I do have VAC Dash 5.29. Okay, everything is running on this laptop. All these softwares for these tools. Also, I have on this laptop, I have wiring diagrams, so ELSA and all that stuff. I have all that running on a virtual machine. It's only for diagrams, so I'm happy with that. And I do have, I think it's parts catalog. I can't even remember what the name is of the software now, from the top of my head. That's a native installation here, which is called Etka. Sorry, it's Etka 7. I think I have the actually 7.9 or 7.5, something like that. So yeah, so this is the laptop. It has obviously VCDS 17.1, and then ELSA 2017. ELSA is the 6.0, and then, as I said, Etka 7. I think 7.5 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so this is my Volkswagen laptop. Darling, any questions? You're not keeping up. See you later, Nufs. No problem.
See you later, Nufs.
Okay, so this is my Volkswagen laptop. Is the one I pick up, well, on top of the Maxis. This is the first laptop I pick up for Volkswagen, or for the VAG group really. I have another laptop, which I will show you.
There's a laptop here as well.
Turn this off. So I have another one. Oh dear. So I'll show you in a second.
I missed a little. Do you have? Daddy, there's a
Okay, my other laptop is this one.
There's 5 likes.
Which the battery is flat. That's not very good. Okay, anyway, this one is running HODIS with this little interface that you guys might know. Okay.
Some of you might know.
So this is the one. It runs HODIS. Oh crap! What's the version now? 9. HODIS 9 something, I think it is. I can hold on. I will turn it on. After all, if you guys, let me turn this off. I'll turn it on for you guys so you can see WD setup. Is a Bluetooth connection on this interface. I have a USB cable for it, but I usually use this when I need to use it. Here as well, the same as the other one, I also have Helsa here. So obviously I use it whenever I need. So what I have here, guys, is I have ODIS engineering and normal and ODIS diagnostics. So OD D and ODIS E. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It runs absolutely perfect, both of them. Never really had an issue. And yeah, there is really no point to open it because it's not going to connect. I can just open just to show you, but guys, see here, I think I need to renew. Yeah, I need to renew the license on this, but yeah, it runs all these, both of them, no problems at all. Okay, so I'll leave the laptop to charge now. Okay, and the next one. Oh. This one is my BMW one. As you're gonna see, is where I've used my other TX1000. Okay, so underneath here we have the charger, power cables and stuff. Don't know if this one is going to boot up. Once more, no battery. This is the problem when you have all these laptops and you don't use them that often. There is no battery on this. What I do have on this, I have Eister, D and P. I have all the BMW tools, so NCS Expert, IMPA, and you name it, basically the package. And the tools I have here, the VCIs I have here, I have the Deacon. That's how I run my Eister. I don't have the interface for this, the HiCom. So I run this cable. I run an Ethernet cable for the F series.
A yellow one.
Yeah, yellow one. Then I have BMW scanner 210
Just
for
like
the.
the other box has.
No, this is for the E60s, E65s, and then I have BMW scanner 140 for the older models, E39s, E36, and the older versions. Okay, so unfortunately there's no battery on this one. I can't really turn it on to show you, but yeah. So this is the laptop. Unless you guys really want me to. Yeah, but I just showed you. I just showed the laptop just standing off. Yeah, I do have all this. So let's close this down.
So should I get the next one? Should I get the next one?
Yes, get the
So
next
which
one.
one is it? Which one is it now?
And then the last one. Which one is that one? Yeah, that can be that one. Yeah.
This is real and the real one.
Oh.
It's quite heavy. At least I'm strong.
Yes, you are strong. Okay, Reno. Anyone working on cars and knows a little bit about tools knows this tool.
I remember this one.
So that's the VCI. I have the cable here and the laptop. The laptop, once again, most likely is gonna have no battery. Oh,
For me to read.
it actually has battery. Maybe I've used it not long
I
ago.
remember when you had that. It was like
In
3
here,
years ago.
in here I have the power, the transformer power cable.
There's the
I have a
power
USB cable, and I have a cable,
A red cable.
OBD link for a Reno link. Okay.
And there's more stuff. Even I don't even know what the video's about. What is the video about? I forgot. It works.
Okay, so on this laptop, let me take you through. I have the Reprog CDs. The latest one I have is 151. I have obviously Clip. I have Reno Link. Then I have a few other softwares from Pin Extractor. I have CarProg also here. I have a few other wiring diagrams, and I have some of the diagrams for Reno as well. So yeah, that's what I have on this laptop. So that's it. I have a little software here as well that runs with actually Clip to do steering columns, blanking and programming on motors and stuff like that. So yeah. So Clip Launcher, you guys know what the software is. Reno Link, it opens like this. It's a little bit tricky to work. Reno Link, you need to kind of get used to it because it works on XML files, and some of the files, at least on this one, some of the files I got, they had like band rate speeds wrong for some of the modules, and you need to go inside the XML files and change the speeds for the communications and stuff. But once you get your head around it, it's actually not that complicated, to be honest with you. Then I have the little software for the electronic power steering, for the electric power steering. So there it is. And then I have all the other little softwares I've already showed you on some of the videos from the Pin Extractor, as I said. I also have CarProg installed here and other diagram softwares. Okay.
Daddy, can I have a bit of a break on the sofa? In a minute I'll come.
Okay.
I'm kind of tired, so I'm just gonna stay here and wait a minute until I get a bit of energy to come and talk and, help you with those heavy bags. I mean, toolboxes.
Okay. So that's my Reno laptop. Okay, there's another 3 to go, although one is not even really a diagnostic tool, but I will show you.
Yeah, because it might be important.
Okay, this one, I've done a video very, very recently where this literally saved my life. Well, didn't really save my life, but it saved my day, which is the Mercedes tool. Okay, so the VCI, you might be familiar with it. Here I have all the cables from the Ethernet cable, which I don't really use. I connect wirelessly to this tool as well. So all the cables here, the OBD, the 32 pins or 38 pins, whatever that is, the laptop, and underneath the laptop I have my OBD16. In here, there's no really point to open it or to turn it on, I guess. I do have Chantry, I have DAS, I have wiring diagrams, parts catalog, even the price as of 2000, well, up to 2016, even the price list I have in here. So everything's installed here, and that's pretty much it. There is, I think I have some videos in the past show you these working. There is many more coming really. There's a few more videos where I'm using this tool, so you guys gonna see how everything works. But
That's true.
turn it on like this, you're only gonna show you the main page as all the other ones, nothing else. Without connecting to this, nothing runs really. So yeah. So this is my Mercedes tool.
There's 2 more boxes to go.
Two more boxes to go. Any questions about this one? Is that a CF19? Yes, it is, Barrow. It's a Toughbook Panasonic CF19. Reno Link and Clip. Igor, Reno Link and Clip is a little bit like you have on BMW, like you have Eister, and then you have NCS Expert. So NCS Expert works a little bit more to the bone, is a little bit more manual to do, to work. So Reno Link does stuff that Clip can't even touch. You can do a lot of stuff from programming, not programming, you can do coding, you can do, there's a lot of videos coming for it, to be honest. I think I have a few videos where I'll show you. So yeah, you can do a lot of stuff that Reno Link, obviously for being the factory tool, does not allow you to, like mileage correction, for example. Reno Link can do it where Clip can't, and stuff like that. So Reno Link is a tool that can do more of manipulation where Clip can't. So basically that's the main thing. Yeah, I like these laptops. I would have the Toughbook for other tools, but they are a little bit of they are not cheap to have, especially when you have these laptops. Like I said, a lot of these ones I don't turn them on that often, so it would be a little bit of a shame to have loads of these ones just hanging about, not really being used. So, but yeah, quite nice laptop. I really like it. So this is the Mercedes tool. Yeah, go for it, Barrett. Well, just get another battery.
Crush. But fine.
I don't know if I'm getting. I thought you would be writing something else. I don't really know if I get your question. Change the HIMO system. How does it change? What do you mean it changes the IMO type? I'm a little bit confused. Which, the old Scenic, which Scenic are you talking about? The Scenic 2, the... Scenic 2. I never heard about that. Ah, with the normal key.
Yeah, there's a normal key. I already know that.
Ah, the old Scenic. Okay, I get you now. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Okay. Uh, yeah, send me some info. I never heard about that problem. Changing the hymotype. The hymotype will not change if it's. I mean, if you lose the hymo, that's one thing. That happens. I had 2 Vauxhall Corsas very recently with that problem. I've seen that on Peugeots. I've seen that Volvos with the low batteries. They lose the hymo synchronization, but changing the hymo type, that's unless I'm not really sure. Send me more info and I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is not really a diagnostic tool as such, but and here is my programming tool box, programming toolbox. So here I have a Toshiba laptop. There's no point to turn it on. I'm not going to show you every single software on here because that for sure will be here all night. So underneath the laptop I have the power cable. I have MPPS version 16 and I have Piazzini 4.3. On this side I have all the cables here, but I do also have, let's see if I get this right, I do also have Galeto 54 and I do have MPPS version 13. Then there. Then here I have Galeto 4 and here I have my beloved Kes 2. So yeah, this is my programming laptop.
Yes, I know that laptop. It's
And
quite old.
any questions? Okay, looks like there's no questions. Okay,
No question.
from here?
The last box is going to be a black box, isn't it?
No, not yet. I want to show one more that is not actually here,
Oh, so many boxes.
which I'll be picking up.
Yes, that's true. So you can go ahead and get it while I just wait for any questions. Okay. My dad has
Okay.
got the tools.
And I'm back.
That's a small tool box.
Right, here. What we have here? Here we have Volvo dice. Is there any questions?
Any questions about it?
Yes, I only have Kes on this box because
Yeah.
I only have Kes on this box. The reason is because this box it only has OBD stuff. So anything that needs to be done on the bench, I don't have here. Some of these tools, Piazzini can also do bench work, and is here, but it can also do OBD. So KES is for OBD, key tag is for bench. I have both, but key tag is more programming on the bench, so I don't have it on the box. The most common job I do with KES, read maps. That's why I do most of it. It's now the first time I have cars coming that people is messing about with the files and they damage them, and sometimes just to load an original file when that's the case. So. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Volvo dice. Now, the reason why this tool is here just like this is because I use it so rarely that I don't even have a laptop running on this. I have my version of dice. Okay, já mostrei da outra vez. The version of dice I'm running now is version 2014, and there is a laptop. There is actually a hard drive for the TX1000 with the installation for that. So every time I need to run this, basically I just swap the hard drives and I get it to run. But because I use it so rarely, I just have it like this, as I said. Okay. So yeah, Volvo dice. Okay, another one here. This tool.
This is the smallest tool.
EGR up, yes, as well. It's covered with dust. Okay, this tool here, guys. Once I open the box, you'll know what it is.
Yes.
It's a tool that this is a clone. And as a clone, I'll tell you that now, I don't recommend this tool. I bought it, I've used it twice successfully. All my other attempts didn't work. Which is this. Let me see if you guys can see it. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but basically it's FVDI version 2018. I've used it successfully twice. There is videos coming for that showing you exactly that it works. But all my other attempts, it actually failed, and it's something that did not really impress me. It might be that the original tool is another story, but at least the clone, I do not advise you, really. Okay. What else I have, guys? There's one last tip there to show you, which is not really a scan tool, but I'll just show you because I had a lot of people asking me about it, especially on the videos on YouTube. But I will show you here again. You guys are familiar with it, but I will show you anyway. Which is my scope. Okay, so that's my scope. Guys, you need to have one. It doesn't matter how much. Barrow, let me ask you this: is yours a clone, or is that the original stuff? Because as a clone, everything I've tried to do with it, apart from a few couple things, it failed completely. 2015, okay, so it might be that is something different on the 2018 version then. The 2018, I didn't like it, so it might be that that's where the problem is. It is bad with PSA. Yes, I've heard horror stories about it, but this one, for example, the other day could not even read the pin code on a Vauxhall. I ended up by having to do it with the maxi-Cs. So and I've literally connected this just to try, and it failed on the Corsa D, I think it was, and it couldn't read the pin. So a little bit disappointing, to be honest, but it read the pin okay on a Grand Cherokee Jeep. It worked absolutely fine. The engine type was the 1.4 petrol, I think it was. Yeah, I can't remember now. 1.4 petrol or 1.2 petrol, something like that. I can't remember now. Unless I go through the videos and look for it. What do I use for Jaguar? I don't have JLR. I've been thinking about it, but once again, Jaguars is one of the brands I don't do very often. And the few times I had to work on a Jaguar, maxi-C's done the job. So that's why I think I advise you guys to get a very good multi-maker tool, so you can do most of the stuff with that tool, and then when you struggle with something and you need the actually OEM tool, you have it. But get a good tool for that. That's the thing, Barrow. I don't know. I don't know. Unless I go through the videos, I can't remember now. So, the scope. This is the UTD 1042C. You guys have seen it on many videos. I lived with that one for a long time. But once you have it, I'm not going to say use it for everything, because a lot of the times you don't really need it. But when you need it, it's really good, really handy to have one. This is a 2-channel. For cars, a 4-channel will be better, but you can get away with a lot of stuff with only a 2-channel. So I don't have any plans to get a 4-channel scope for now, or even to get another scope. This one will do the job just fine, no problems at all. So this is the scope. And I think that's it. I have another couple laptops running diagrams for Kia, Hyundai, and some other stuff, basic stuff. I have Honda, HDS, and Toyota Tech Stream. I think I published those videos already. What do you mean, Barrow? What brand and model you have? Of what? Oh, the scope. I said it already. Is a Unity. Oh, I'll have to go again. It's the 1042C, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. There it is. It's a 1042C. It's a 25 milliseconds and is a 40 megahertz. Okay. Screen breaking. When you buy this, it comes obviously with the leads, comes with these adapters here for these converters. Comes with 2. One I think is 4 and 6 amps, and then you have this one here that is uh, 46, 40, 46 milliamp, 40 to 60 milliamp, and 400 to 600 milliamps. Okay. Some of the cables here I made them myself, and I recently bought a AC coupling 1-to-1 for testing mainly alternators. I never had one of these, so I bought one quite recently, and I haven't even used it, to be honest. And as I was saying earlier, I have another laptop that runs Honda HDS, Toyota Techstream. I think I published videos for that already. It's a laptop that runs all the softwares or most of the softwares I can run with the MaxiSys J2534. So all those softwares that I installed on that laptop. So yeah, and that's it really. These are the tools I have, guys. If you guys have any questions, please go for it. What about subs? You know better how many subs I've worked on so far? One. And I recall very well which car that was. I had to work on one sub in 10 years. So my sub tool was the DS708, now is the MaxiSys. I have nothing dedicated for subs. That's it. For Fiat, I have a few. I have the multi-scan for Fiat that runs with what's the name now? Oh dear. Can't remember. I have a few softwares that runs with a few couple interfaces that I have. But I have nothing really dedicated for Fiat. I think it's called Fiat Multiscan or something like that. So I have that yeah, that's the one. Multi-ECU scan, yeah, I have that one. I have another couple softwares dedicated for Fiat. And then MaxiSys once again, I have nothing dedicated. Dedicated, guys, OEM tools. What I've showed you now, it's what I have. That's it. About Ferrari. About Ferrari. Olha só, isso não pode pegar. Olha isso aí em cima do pau.
Sit here.
Really? That's alright. Yeah, the auto mechanic went really well. Obviously, I've showed you some of the pictures. It was really interesting. It was really good 2 days.
What's in your list? And did you get some?
Yes, so basically these last two questions from Igor and from Barrow, they are quite related to me now. So I'm trying to get more, something more for key programming. I don't have a lot. To be fair with you, the amount of key programming I do, or the amount of key programming I had the opportunity to do, is very slim. So investment on something dedicated for that, you would be probably a little bit of a waste of money if you want to put it like that. I mean, uh, it would take me a long time to get my money back on something like that. Although I confess the fact that I don't really have many tools for that, also means I refuse the jobs I have, which means then I don't have new jobs. So I know it's all related, but I would like to have something more dedicated for key programming, definitely. In my list for diagnostic tools. Not long ago, I was looking for Jeep for the WCM, I think it is. But as I was researching for that tool, I find out that that is all online. That tool does very little offline, so I put that out of my list. I don't know really. Right now, I think I'm quite good as it is. I don't really need. I think I don't need nothing really. Um, you know, um, maybe the Honda one. Although I can do a lot with the J2534, maybe the Honda HDS. Maybe it's not too expensive. I had a look at it the other day. Who knows? I might get that one. But key programming definitely. I'd like to get something that would be really good at key programming. That would do like multi-maker, different cars, different stuff. Something like that would be good. Yeah.
Check the camera. I can't see you.
Oh, I know that. I know there's no tool that will do everything.
I can see it.
But
I can see that.
it's a little bit like the scan tools. There's
There's
no
7
scan tool that will do
people.
everything. You just need to, you know. I got very disappointed with the Maxis just 2 days ago because it completely failed to connect to a Suzuki Grand Vitara with the F9Q engine from Renault, which is a EDC 16 if I'm not mistaken, and it completely failed to connect. I was really disappointed. Sent a report to Hotel, but yeah, really disappointed. So that just like key programming, you're gonna have tools that won't do. Obviously, you need different tools for different cars, but there we go. You see better. So that's the thing. You see, but you do that full time. You see, if that's the problem, is to invest on something like that and be able to cover everything is a massive investment. To work like this as a part time, I don't know. It doesn't really worth for now. But I might get in touch when I want to get my first key programming tool. We'll go from there. Yeah, most likely, Igor. That's the thing. As I said, because people knows I don't really do key programming, and I've refused a few jobs already because I couldn't do them. So obviously, people won't ask me again. If you start, if you can actually do it, and obviously, with people spreads the word, and people knows you do it, and you'll get more jobs. Yes. Definitely, Barrow. I would like to know what you have. But basically, I would like to know what is the tool that you have that covers most of them. That would be interesting to know, because when you start to search, it's nearly impossible to make a decision. Okay, and I think that's it, really. I mean, unless you guys want to carry on, but these was my tools. That's how I have them set up on these nice little boxes. And yeah.
There's not really else to do.
Okay, so we're gonna, I think, wrap these up here now. Thanks, Barrow. Thanks. So yeah, so these was my tools, guys. You're gonna see them. You've seen them in the past. You're gonna see them more in the future with all the videos I've already recorded. You guys here on Patreon, obviously, will see those videos way before. Will be another one tomorrow morning. I'll be publishing another one on YouTube and Patreon, so stay tuned. And I think that's it, really, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this live stream. Nothing special, really, but decided just to show you this, as some of you requested. What new videos? There is programming, CAS non-starters. There is issue repairs. There is oh dear. For Patreon, I think I've been editing videos today for about 2 hours. So I can tell you what's the next one coming. Hold on a second. Let me go there and tell you what's coming next.
75 patrons.
Okay, so the next video for Patreon is, let me see here. So tomorrow morning you will be able to see or to watch a Nissan Qashqai J10, air conditioning not working. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. Actually, my neighbors, just opposite side of the road. So yes, quite straightforward, but quite interesting. I think you guys are gonna like it, I guess. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day, to be honest. You know, Saturday, just repaired a C4 Picasso today with the gearbox faults, and yeah, I've been quite busy. Yeah, I will. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. There's not much more to to say. Wait for tomorrow. New video tomorrow morning. On YouTube as well, but you guys have seen whatever I'm going to post on YouTube. You already seen it. But for you guys, yes, Nissan Qashqai J10 air conditioning not working. C4 manual automatic gearbox, yes, eager. The one with the gearbox lever just behind the wheel. That was the one. Initially looked like a big job. In the end, quite simple. But it came as well with an issue with the RT5 navigation system. The CD player does not work. Everything works on the radio works, but the CD player didn't work. CD was stuck inside. Removed the CD, but the drive looks completely dead. So no worries, Pavel. That was the whole idea. It was to show you an overview of my tools. So, guys, I think that's it. Ines, do you want to say goodbye to people?
Goodbye.
I don't have nothing planned for next live stream, guys. To be honest with you, the rest of this was the only day available I had for this month. Next month is pretty much out of the window. Then it's August.
Can I go on the next live stream if you let me?
Yes. We'll see what's about. Bye, Ines. We'll see what's about. I don't have nothing planned for the next live, but I mean, unless something comes up before, I think the next live is going to be the 100 patrons, I guess. A quick thing here, what I had planned for the 100 patrons didn't really work out. So unfortunately it didn't work out. So I'm now putting something else together. But it looks like we are kind of stuck below 80. It's been up and down. But so it looks like I have some time. It would be great if I could get something similar to what I was about to do. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this. If you do still have any questions, please, you have Patreon, you have YouTube. Here on Patreon you have the message system. Please go for it. Don't be shy. Ask me whatever. I will do my best to answer you. Stay tuned on the videos. There's more videos coming. From the ones I've edited today, there's some interesting ones coming for you guys here on Patreon as well. And that's it. Thank you very much for the support along this way. It's been really nice. It's been really good. Night night, Ines. See? And I think that's it, guys. I've said it many times. Guys, have a great weekend. I'm going to try to do the same. Back to work on Monday and Tuesday. So, only have tomorrow's. The weather has been not very good around here. It's been raining most of the time. So, it's not like you can do a lot. But, yeah, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I'm going to have to get up and get to the phone to terminate the live. Leave with Ines for the last few seconds. And, guys, see you next time.
Bye.